Alright, percent increase and decrease with equations. How do I get from one number to the next using multiplication or division? I'm going to use multiplication for both of these because I feel that it's easier. Okay, starting out we have 100 and we're moving to 106. Okay, a way to figure out multiplication in this is how many percents are in 100 and then how many more percents do I need? Okay, so there are 100% in 100 and I need 6 more percents than that. So the number I'm going to multiply is 1.16.06. Okay, the reason I'm multiplying by 1.06 is because that is a percent. Okay, I'm looking for 106%, but I need a decimal to be able to do that. So times 100, you will get 106 as your answer. Similar concept for the next one, we have 100 to 90. So instead of increasing, we're decreasing, so we should be less than 1 because anything times 1 is itself. So 100, again, has 100% in it. Out of 100, we want 90 of those percents. So we want 0.9 of those percents. And when we do that, we get 90. Okay, and when we multiply through 100 times 0.9, we get 90. Okay, your learning target for today is I can solve percent increase and decrease problems by writing an equation. If we use the equations to express percent increase and decrease, for example, y is 15% more than x, okay, we can represent this using any of these equations. Y equals 0.15x plus x, y equals 1 plus 1.5 times x, and y equals 1.15x. These are all usable equations. So if the initial investment is $1,250, we have in the equation $1,250 equals 1.5 right here. Okay, we have to divide by 1.15 to get $1,250 by itself. When we do that, so $1,250, we need to divide by the 1.15, and we get 1,086.96. Okay, another example is if A is 7% less than B. Okay, we have several equations here. We have A equals B minus 0.07B, A equals 1 minus 0.07 times B, and then A equals 0.93 times B. We're going to use the last one. If we plug in 348 equals 0.93b, we have to divide by 0.93. And we get b equals, when we take 348 divided by 0.93, we get 374.19. Okay, looking at the last one, we need to draw a tape diagram for this, okay? I'm going to show you the top one again. So this one says if x is 20% less than y. If we look at the top one, it says y is 15% more than x. Okay? So if you notice that y is not shown in this equation at all, so we're not really going to show x in this equation at all. So we need a box to start with, and x is 20% less than y. Okay? So we have y, so y is a whole. Okay, and then we have y times 0.2, okay, but these need to be subtracted. So we know that x is our whole caboodle, okay, x equals when we take 1y minus our 0.2y, okay, or x equals 0.8y. When we multiply through, in this one it says x equals 208, we take 208 equals 0.8y, so we need to solve for y. We divide by 0.8 on both sides. 208 divided by 0.8 is 260, so y equals 260.